This video production is sponsored in part by RD Sales and Service. We service what others sell. For all mechanical repairs, trust our professionals. RD Sales and Service is a proud sponsor of the number 17 Super Truck and Sprint Car.
17 is Tavia Dorridge. Inside row 4, this is Rod Fiddler in the Dynasty Bathrooms number 2. Outside of Rod is the 2D. This is Dylan Barron. He's a rookie. Inside row 5, the 25 is Eric Guillaume, who is outside the 73P. 73P is Rennie Paluco, and on the back, the number 13 is Ryan Hamilton. Oh, we got a traffic jam back there now. Hello. Oh, don't hit the pole. Well, looks like Eric Guillaume in the 25 has at least one flat right side tire. Well, no, but apparently some serious damage. Look at the right rear wheel facing northwest at the moment. It should be facing due west. So that's not good. He's pulling into the pit area. The 67, that is Mark Zondag. And I don't know who got sideways a little bit there and caused that. It was hard to tell what the start of it was, but that's not my job. That's our competition director's job, so we'll try and find out whose fault that was. I see you. You want to do this during the race?
Hey, Pat, it's time for the Castrol Trivia Challenge. What I need you to do, my friend, is complete the phrase. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. To commit to a difficult decision, action is to bite the what? Bottle, bullet, bacon, or beaver?
Bullet.
You got her. 1 for 3. When having to answer for others for a personal failing or receiving a punishment, this is called facing the what? Is it headmaster, music, gallows, or grandparents?
Headmaster?
No, face the music. And third, a warning to behave well and use careful, polite languages to mind your whats and whats. Is it T's and V's or P's and Q's?
P's and Q's.
You are a winner. How about it, ladies and gentlemen? Courtesy of Castrol. It's more than just oil, it's liquid engineering.
'18 is Jeff Rempel, and he's up front looking good. Here comes the Dynasty Bathrooms number 2 of Rod Fiddler. Uh-oh. Another 2D, that's Dylan Barron. He spins out, and that will cause him to go to the pit area. Well, these trucks, most cars that run here, other than the street stocks, run a Burt transmission that is a 2 forward-speed transmission. It's a low gear to get you going, and then when it's in high gear, it's a direct drive. The problem with them, they are very durable and last a long, long time, and they do a great job. The only problem with them is if you spin the car out, you're liable to stall it, or in this case, a truck. So that's why it's often the yellow flag comes out, we stop the race, and then the car or truck fires up. A lot of times they're just trying to get the Burt transmission out of high gear, because it is in high gear, it's locked. Direct drive 1-to-1. If the engine's turning 7,000 RPM, so is the drive shaft. So it's a little bit tricky, not a conventional transmission. The other thing that's kind of interesting about a Burt, their transmission is called a Burt, and it's spelled B-E-R-T. It is the only component that is on these race trucks that is made in Canada.
Quebec, Canada.
Quebec, Canada. That's really Canada, I'm told. But those Burt transmissions are not only the only Canadian, like on the late models, for example, that is the only part that's made in Canada. Now, they are not only the only part made in Canada, they are without a doubt the most bulletproof part on those race cars. So the only downside is if you spin the car out, you're liable to stall it, and if it's in high gear, you're going to need to hit the starter button a couple times to bump it out of gear and get you fired up. But they do a great job, and they are 1-to-1 direct drive, but that is the drawback, is that if we spin them out, we got to start them slow. Good race for third place. Mr. Excitement, Rennie Paluco. Oops, that's not very exciting. He went from third to fifth right now. The 19 is Rick Lowy. That's the Oakwood Roofing entry. He's third, but here comes Mr. Excitement once again in the 73 truck. Whoa, the leader just about loops it. Jeff Rempel in the Enns Brothers number 18. Now Rod Fiddler gets up alongside. Fiddler in the Dynasty Bathrooms, Joey's only number 2, is your leader at this point, and he hugs the bottom, making sure he doesn't leave Rempel any room to get by. Rod Fiddler in the Hammer Down Construction, number 2D, is doing a great job. I'm sorry, number 2 is doing a great job up front tonight. Oh, here comes Jeff Rempel. What a great race for the number 1 spot. They're door to door again in turn 4. 3 laps remaining. Jeff Rempel started in the number 1 spot, but Rod Fiddler started 7th. And he's challenging the leader right now as he makes his way around the back straightaway. What a great door-to-door race as they come out of turn 4. The 18 with a little advantage coming off the corners, but going through the corners, it looks like the 2 has an advantage there. Dynasty Bathrooms, Ambrosia Electric, Hammer Down Construction, Joey's Only Seafood, Future Tint and Stripe, number 2, this time by with 1 lap to go. Oh boy, this one's too close to call. About half a lap to go, and Jeff Rempel is in the lead, but Fiddler is going to take a run at him once again in the white number 2. Here they come through turn 4. It's going to come down to the start-finish line. Your winner, Rod Fiddler. What a great race. Jeff Rempel started first and looked good early on, and Rod Fiddler brought the Dynasty Bathrooms number 2 all the way from 7th place to finish as your winner. What a great job. All right, we line up our A modifieds, a Big FM A modifieds. And here's how they line up, starting on the pole, the St. Claude Auto, number 48 is Jerome Guillot. To his outside, the veteran in the custom ADM Future Tint and Stripe Simpsons Transfer 57, it's Kevin Sexton.